Welcome all. If you guys could drop a like, that would be much appreciated. We're just gonna wait for people to file in and then we'll start. All right. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Okay, let me just close these out really quickly. All right. Hi Zia, welcome everyone. If you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated. So we're gonna take a look and see what you guys need to know right now. So this reading could be about anything, nothing specific. We're just gonna see what comes out, okay? So it could be, you know, career, money, love, personal growth, spiritual growth, whatever, yeah. Welcome everyone. If you guys could all take a look and take a look, give this live stream a like, that would be much appreciated. I don't know, I've had short hair, but yeah, I've had short hair for a very long time. I just decided to grow it out during the pandemic. I haven't really cut it since August 2020, so she's doing fine. She went to get her vitamin C IV drip today, and she went to get acupuncture too. And then Friday, I'm gonna take her to get her chemo treatments. Yeah. No, I'm not okay. No, I'm not located in Hawaii. I used to live in Hawaii, not anymore. I live in New York now. Yeah, Aries all the way to Taurus. We're just gonna go in order. It just makes it a lot easier that way. So you guys, you could apply this to any of your placements, okay? Because it could be about anything. So any of your placements. What else? Keep in mind that these are general messages. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If this message didn't resonate with you, take a look at your other placements. Keep in mind that these are collective messages for the collective of each of the individual signs. So I'm not tapping into one specific person's energies in particular. If you're looking for a reading tailored to your specific unique situations and your energies, I suggest you to book a personal reading with me. The link for that is in the description box below. AA Capricorn versus Gemini. I don't know what the rest of your chart looks like and you're a Gemini, but just so you know, that's a really tough pairing. But you know, as you know, you can't always go by the sun sign, right? So you gotta look at the moon, the rising, etc. for both of you guys. But yeah, that's a really tough pairing. That's an incredibly tough pairing. So, because you're Earth and Gemini is air, both sun signs. You're both sun signs, or the other person's both sun signs. Yeah, if that's a, yeah, I mean, according to astrology textbook, Capricorn and Geminis are, it's a really hard, yeah, it's a really hard match. Libra rise. Depends on what the other person is. You know, typically, Aries and Libras are pretty good because they're known as the twins of the zodiac. So like all the zodiacs have a twin. For example, Aries and Libra, those are twins. Okay, Scorpio and Taurus, those are twins. You know, and then so on and so on and so on. But you know, I have to look at the other placements too. But yeah, yeah, I'm just so sorry to say, but if you're a Libra rising and he's a Libra, you guys are complete polar opposites. Yeah, just complete polar opposites. Yeah, what is your moon sign? What is his moon sign? Yeah, you guys are complete polar opposites. Yeah, just complete like yeah, it's like the sun sign is earth and then air, and then your rising is air and then he's earth, and then yeah, you guys are not you guys are not it's just not a really great match. Yeah, it's not a really great match. Keep in mind, you guys, the sun sign doesn't really matter. Yeah, you have to go by what the rest of their chart says. But if you go by the typical astrological, you know, textbook, you know, just by sun sign, you know, for example, with Capricorn and Gemini, that's a terrible match. You know, Taurus and Libra, that's a horrible match. It's complete polar opposites. The elements are just, there's no meeting in the middle. And, you know, not that this connection cannot work. It's just that you guys have to work on maybe really communicating, having a better understanding of each other and really listening to each other. Yeah. That's a really bad match too, Scorpio and Sagittarius. You know, that Scorpio energy is a very stifling energy for the Sagittarius. You know, and that Sagittarius is too easygoing and too free-flowing for the Scorpio. Yeah. Because the Sagittarius loves a lot of freedom, and typically, you know, sometimes the Scorpio, you know, they just can't handle that energy, because the Scorpio energy is looking for stability, you know, emotional stability. The Sagittarius cannot really provide that, but barring what the rest of your zodiac chart looks like, I'm just going by what that is. But yeah, that's a really tough pairing. Jana, yeah, that's a really tough pairing. Yeah, that's a really tough pairing too. CC, you know, Taurus and Virgo, that's good, but like I said, you have to look at the moon, the rising. You know, I've been with people that are other fire signs too. Those connections did not work out. It doesn't matter. The sun sign does not matter. You have to look at the moon. You have to look at the rising. You have to look at Mercury, Venus, Mars. You got to look at the communication style, how you love, you know, how assertive you are, you know. So it kind of goes on and on and on and on and on and on. He feels me. That's the Capricorn energy, because that Capricorn energy sometimes can be very stifling. Yeah. So since you're really aware of this, you know, you can do something about it. Take a step back, allow himself the space to be him and do what he needs to do. But also, you know, communication between you and him, you and this Gemini, has to be really good. You know, the Gemini, you know, typically Geminis are really good communicators. So, you know, keep in mind, Capricorn is a devil card. That devil card is very stifling. It's like almost like overbearing. It's almost like, you know, it's controlling. Yeah, it's control. It's trying to keep the Gemini in the box. And the Gemini cannot handle that. They don't like that. Yeah, they don't like that. Yeah, any of the air signs and the fire signs are like mutable energy and cardinal energy. You know, some cardinal energies, they don't really like to be controlled. Yeah. They don't really like to be controlled. But, I mean, I'm only generalizing that, but we have to look at the whole zodiac chart to have a better understanding. Yeah. You have to look at the whole zodiac chart. Yeah, you gotta look at the Mercury too. You gotta look at the Venus. You gotta look at the Mars. Yeah, you gotta look at everything. Everything. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna start. So Aries all the way to Pisces. We could chit chat a little bit after if you like. So it's hard to say, Leo. Like I said, you gotta look at the whole zodiac chart. But if we're just generalizing it, other fire signs and air signs would work. Yeah, but you know, yeah, I mean, I'm an Aries. I've been with yeah, all the previous people that I dated were all fire signs. Sagittarius, and no, Sagittarius, and Gemini, and all those connections didn't work out. Yeah, and in the astrology textbook for Aries, those are really great matches. But when I look at their moon, their rising, and their Mercury and Venus, we were just not a match. Yeah, we were just not a match. Yeah, it's like I was dealing with a person that was like, I don't know, all the placement was fire. You know what I mean? And I have like water and then earth in my chart. Yeah, it just, yeah, it really varies. Both of you guys are cardinal. Wait, what is your sign again, Jana? And what is he? Yeah, sometimes the modality gets factored in too. The modalities, the elements. Where did my pen go now? Hold on one sec. Yeah, I mean, typically, you know, Aries and Sagittarius are great matches, but both of my Sagittarius didn't work out. Yeah. Aries Sun, Cancer Rising, and Taurus Moon. Yeah, so Aries and Libra, those are really good matches. And like I said, Aries and Libras, they're zodiac twins. So I don't know what the rest of his chart looks like, but just by judging by that, that's a pretty good match. Yeah. But you got to factor in other things too. Like I said, you got to factor the modality, you got to factor in the elements, you got to factor this person's upbringing, you got to factor this person's, karma, their past life karma, you got to factor all of this stuff in order to really discern, if this person's a really great partner for you or not. Aries and Aquarius is a good match too. Yeah, that's a pretty good match. Where is the information for who we can date? I don't know. Yeah, I'm a Cancer rising. Okay, so let's just get started here. It's kind of like we're starting a little late. Let's just get started. Aries. Tell me about Aries. What does Aries need to know right now? Oh, that's a really bad match. That's a horrible match. Yeah, I'm just generalizing it because I'm just going off by the astrology textbook. What does Aries need to know right now? What does Aries need to know right now? Tell me about Aries. What does Aries need to know right now? 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 We have the Four of Swords. We have the World. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, seems like a karmic cycle is closing out here, or that you're healing from something, or that you're ready to move on from something that's no longer serving you here. So Aries, I feel like right now in this very moment with the Ace of Swords here, a Four of Swords, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune, you could be having a major breakthrough here. Maybe it took you some time to you know, sort of like, you know, kind of like think about things here. And I feel like you're finally realizing that, you know, you're ready to change, you're ready to grow, you're ready to evolve, you're ready to move on. You don't want to stay stuck anymore, okay? Let's see what else we have. You got the Emperor, the Eight of Cups here, and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, it seems like you're ready to walk away from things that are no longer serving you, or that you're cutting away things here, or that you're learning strong boundaries here with people. Not just like physical, but also energetic here too. So I feel like, you know, let's say people steamrolled or railroad over you. I feel like you're taking charge. I feel like you're stepping up for yourself here, Aries, okay? King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles here in the Hangman. So what we have here is that I feel like you're definitely moving towards a new beginning. You know, I feel like you've gained a lot of perspective here. You know, and I feel like maybe the stuff that you've learned recently or things that you've let go, I feel like you're starting basically a new life here. You know, this is so interesting because I feel like you guys are writing about it or sharing it with other people, you know, using it to empower people, using it to help people here. Seems like, yeah, it seems like a karmic cycle is closing out here for you. Yeah, you're moving away from the fear consciousness. You're connecting with the higher power here, okay? And I feel like the universe is definitely supporting you on this path, this new path that you're on here, okay? It's kind of like an energy of like, it couldn't be more clear to me. This is just really clear. All right, moving on to Taurus. I'm like messing with the Taurus. Tell me about Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? 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 Tell me about Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? Hi, GeneXO. What does Taurus need to know right now? What does Taurus need to know right now? All right, with the Four of Swords, again, King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Justice card here. It really seems like you're taking some time out for yourself. Yeah, it seems like you're recharging. You're trying to get back to an equilibrium here where you're balanced here, because I feel like you're energetically, maybe emotionally, intuitively, you're feeling a bit off balance here. So I feel like you're taking some time out for yourself. You know, with that King of Cups, you know, I do feel, you know, that's a really intuitive energy. Okay, so you might be just feeling a lot of things in and around you, and I just feel like it might be, you know, burning you out, and I just feel like you're just resting here, Taurus, okay? We have the Queen of Cups here, the Nine of Pentacles here, wow. We have the Kings of Queen of Cups here, and the Seven of Cups. You know, I do feel like the partner of your dreams is in your orbit here. I do feel like your soulmate can be coming in soon. You know, I just feel like you're just in the cosmos and the universe is just plucking this person out for you. And, you know, it will come towards you probably sometime in the summertime, I feel, okay? So the Queen of Cups here, the Nine of Pentacles here, and the Seven of Cups. I mean, some of you guys might be intuitively feeling that, okay, yeah, I'm feeling like there's someone coming in for me. You know, you might be feeling that. We have the Strength card. We have the King of Wands here and the Eight of Wands. Okay. You know, one of the things I'm getting is that, you know, I feel like you guys are really feeling confident about yourself here, or that you guys are gaining a lot of confidence on this kind of like this healing thing that you're on here, okay? You know, with the Eight of Wands here, you know, some of you guys could be traveling, or that's the energy for you in terms of moving forward and things, in terms of things picking up here for you. It's gonna move like super quick, okay? Yeah, it seems like you're going through like a major transformation here, or that you're going through some big changes here. Yeah, you're going through some big changes here, Taurus, okay? That does it for Taurus here. Moving on to Gemini. I have like, I was eating like, chocolate chip cookies before I got on here, and there's like crumbs everywhere. Okay, so Gemini. All right, tell me about Gemini here. What's going on with Gemini? What does Gemini need to know right now? What does Gemini need to know right now? Tell me about Gemini. What does Gemini need to know right now? What does Gemini need to know right now? What does Gemini need to know right now? Tell me about Gemini here. What does Gemini need to know right now? Tell me about Gemini. What does Gemini need to know right now? What does Gemini need to know right now? What does Gemini need to know right now? All right, we have the Two of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles here, and the Eight of Wands. You know, when it comes to a new beginning here, you know, I feel like you don't know which way to go. I mean, this could either be like you're making a decision to start a new job, you're making a decision to move to a new home, you know, you're making a decision on something here, but I feel like you don't know what to do. Yeah, you don't know what to do here. It seemingly like someone here is definitely looking for a new beginning here. You know, it's kind of like almost like an energy of starting over. But I just feel like Gemini, you might be really indecisive of which way you want to go. And I'm feeling like there's like maybe hesitation, frustration here, and a bit of impatience here, okay? But the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords and the Magician here. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, Ace of Swords, Magician, Gemini, Virgo. You know, I feel like you're seeking answers from a higher power here. You're trying to get, you know, I feel like you're trying to get messages or that you're trying to get signs on what you should do here. But, you know, I feel like your guides and your angels and your ancestors also, you know, whoever you believe in, whichever deity that you believe in here, you know, they want to let you know the answers that you seek, it's actually coming from you, or that you already know what you want to do, but it's sort of like, it's more like just get out of your head. I mean, it's easier said than done, but you know, I feel like whoever you believe in, this person's saying, or this deity is letting you know that you can do it, okay? Let's see what else we have here. I mean, it could be that you're starting a new business here too. What else do we have here? With a Hangman, we have the Three of Swords and the Page of Swords here. You know, one of the things that's really important is to, you know, whatever is going through your mind, you know, obviously let it work through itself and, you know, let it process and then let it go. I feel like some of you guys might have a hard time sleeping here. It's so interesting. Some of you guys might be speaking to a therapist here, but I feel like, you know, I feel like you're absorbing all the knowledge here, but I feel like when it comes to applying it to yourself, I feel like you're having a difficult time. It could be that with the Three of Swords and the Page of Swords here, you know, I feel like there could be pain, hurt, trauma from your childhood that you still haven't really let go of, or that it's starting to bubble up to the surface here. Yeah, it's starting to bubble up to the surface, and I feel like, you know, a lot of guys might be, you know, a lot of guys might be triggered by certain things, okay? So that does it for Gemini. Moving on to Cancer. Moving on to Cancer here. Cancer. All right, Cancer. Talk about Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? What does Cancer need to know right now? 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 What does Cancer... Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll take them. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Temperance. Knight of Pentacles. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo. That's lovely, Ivan. You get a cookie. Okay, so what's happening here is that I feel like, you know, several things here. You could be right now, you could be just focusing on your career, because we have the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are really focused on your work here, okay? Another thing is that someone or that you're dealing with is falling in love with you, or that you're falling in love with this person. This is really interesting because I feel like, you know, there's an energy of kind of like you guys are pulling away from each other, but I feel like your guides, your angels, and your ancestors are pushing you back together here, okay? Because the energy that you guys are coming on or meeting on, it sort of aligns. But I keep getting that there's kind of like a bit of an energy of like you guys are pulling away from each other, but your guys and your ancestors are bringing it together here. This is interesting because I feel like, you know, with the Magician here, you know, I feel like the work that you do here, I feel like you're really, really good at it. I feel like you're skilled at it. I feel like you're really not knowledgeable. And it could be a situation that people are noticing the work that you're doing here. Let's see. Cancer. The Hermit. 5 of Wands. And the Queen of Wands here. Now, this could be a friend, this could be a family member, but I do feel like you have some sort of conflict here with somebody. Maybe this is a sister, brother here. Whoever this is, this person's so much drama that you distanced yourself from this individual. Yeah, you've done some soul searching here. This is really interesting. You could be dealing with a situation here that your person, King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, which is a true pair here, could be a situation that you're married to these individuals, because sometimes the Page and the Knight is a representation of the King and the Queen's children, okay? And I feel like this King here might have a decision to make between 2 of these individuals. This is really interesting because I'm feeling like there is a situation here where your partner might have been dealing with a third party here, but I feel like your person kept promising your third party, you know, that they would leave you, there's going to be commitment with them, and I feel like your person's not really delivering that to this Queen of Wands, and I feel like this Queen of Wands is pissed off, and this Queen of Wands is going to leave this King of Pentacles. Does that make sense? Lots going on here for Cancer. Yeah, so what's happening here is that with the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups, it could be that this King is realizing that you and them are destined to be together. It's kind of like, why was I, you know, exploring this Queen of Wands here, you know? So the legend, Leo. I meant to say Leo. Leo's next. All right, tell me about Leo. What's going on with Leo? What does Leo need to know right now? 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 Tell me about Leo. What does Leo need to know right now? 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 All right, we have the King, not the King of Wands, the 7 of Wands here, the 8 of Swords here, and the Knight of Wands. Now, this could be you. You might be a bit closed off here. You know, I just feel like someone here is just very surfaced, or that you could be dealing with someone here that's really closed off and they're just really surfaced here. Now, if you're dealing with somebody that's like this, whoever this is an individual that wants sex, okay? You know, and you know, another thing that I'm getting here is, Leo, I feel like you're doing so much. I feel like you're feeling like you're not accomplishing anything. Okay, now this could be anything. This could be work, this could be in your personal life, or that, you know, it could be, you know, some sort of progress, you know, I don't know, perhaps your healing progress or something like that. It could be anything, but someone here is feeling like they're not accomplishing anything, and they're doing a lot here, okay? We have the 5 of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles here, and this 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's terror in the high seas at work. Okay, I do feel like there is a situation where there's a lot of conflict here, okay? So, you know, I feel like one of the things I'm getting here is that, you know, you could be working really hard at work, really showcasing your skills, and people are trying to, you know, step all over you, step on your grass, you know, trying to like, this is so interesting because I feel like this person is trying, these people are trying to egg you on or something like that. Yeah, they're trying to egg you on. But you know what? You don't care. Some of you guys could be turning a back on a relationship here too, because there's a painful situation that you went through here, or that you're going through. It could be a situation that this person, you know, was messing with third parties, but you know what? I don't want to deal with this anymore. Let's see. Temperance. Knight of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands here. You've hit a roadblock here when it comes to your career here, okay? I feel like your guides and your angels and your ancestors are asking you to reassess the job situation that you're in because there's too much drama there and it's really affecting you, okay? It's really affecting you. Yeah, there's just a lack of peace and a lack of balance, or that you're looking for some peace here. If there's a lot of drama going on here, some of you guys might be hearing a lot of whispers, and I feel like those are your guides and your angels and your ancestors trying to get your attention here. Yeah. You know, another thing I'm getting here, I feel like you might be seeing a lot of 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah, so regarding a work situation, I feel like that's not going well. I feel like you might be dealing with someone here that's really closed off and they just want sex with you, okay? Moving on to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Tell me about Virgo here. What does Virgo need to know right now? What does Virgo need to know right now? Tell me what Virgo needs to know right now. What does Virgo need to know right now? So once I'm done with Virgo, I'm just going to take a little break. What does Virgo need to know right now? 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 Hey, if you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated, yeah? We have the Ten of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Oh, whoa. What happened here? You know, with the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords here, and the Three of Cups, it could be a situation that your soul tribe, such as your friends, family member, a sibling, whoever it may be, someone betrayed you here. Yeah, someone betrayed you here. Could be a work situation too. Maybe in a work situation or anybody, you confided in somebody, you know, with something that you're going through. And I feel like this person, instead of, you know, just keeping it between you and them, I feel like this person went ahead and told everybody, okay? Like, it's kind of like everyone knows sort of thing, okay? Whoever this person that you confided in, I feel like this person has a history of not really being able to keep secrets well. And I feel like this person has burned you before. Five of Cups, Seven of Cups here, and the Lovers. Perhaps a lover did this. Yeah, whoever this is an individual that really disappointed you. This is interesting because I feel like there is a situation that, I mean, this could apply to you, or this could apply to someone that you know. I feel like someone here, it's not showing here, but the feeling that I'm getting here is that someone here found out that their partner was cheating and someone basically confided in someone, and then someone went ahead and told everybody, okay? So this Five of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Lovers here. Gemini energy. We have the Page of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, and then the Four of Cups here. Oh, wow. We have someone here that's definitely coming in with an apology here. Yeah, I do feel like someone here betrayed you. Someone here did something behind your back. Yeah, whoever this is, I feel like this individual loves you, or that there could be new love coming in for you. King of Cups. Yeah, I mean, it seems like you might have several suitors here. But I'm getting more so with this water energy here. I'm feeling like it's more so like this person's in love with you. You know, I feel like this person shouldn't have done what they did. Yeah, because this is a kind of like a very sex positive energy. This is an energy that kind of runs around, flirts, sleeps around with people, you know, have one night stands. But like I said, I feel like you found out, you confided in somebody. It was between you and this person, but they went ahead and told everyone. It was kind of like a game of telephone. Yeah. I feel like someone here lives in a very small town. I feel like the whole town knows. I feel like the whole town knows. Okay, break time, Virgo. Break time. All right, let me get some water. All right, and then we'll do Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I don't think I want to Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do like one question readings today because I want to pre-record an all signs reading for tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm going to spend all day pre-recording content for while I go away because I still have love readings to do for April and also energy check-ins. Yeah. So almost done. All right. We'll start in like 2 minutes. Hey, if you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated, yeah? I'm also gonna do like more premieres too, because I haven't done that in a while. Hi, Alex. Just taking a break before I get into Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. How are you, Alex? And I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, you guys. And I can't wait. Ooh. And then, yeah, after, if you guys want to kind of stick around, chit-chat for a little bit, I'll kind of like stick around and just chit-chat. Yeah, I'm going to cut it short again. I miss my short hair. It's just much easier to manage. I've been growing it since like August 2020, yeah. Short, like I'm going to have a shape up, yeah. I'm going to cut this really, really, really short. I mean, when I have it down, it's like really, it gets really hot. Yeah. No, I don't think, maybe a full hawk. Like that's how my, I think that was how my shortcut was. Yeah, it was just shape up on the sides. It was like what? It was like it was 0, and then 1, and then 2. Yeah. No, I wouldn't get it dye. No. I mean, the sun has naturally dyed my hair a couple of times. Yeah, especially like when I lived in Hawaii. Yeah, my hair was like an orange, like reddish, light brown, strawberry blonde color. And the ends were like really frosted. Yeah. I mean, the UV index in Hawaii is like a 12 every single day. It's just so, the maintenance is just too much. It's just so much, yeah. I mean, I put so much product on my hair. Like natural products, like, you know, I put on a mask and then I put on a scalp mask before I put, you know, and then I rinse it. And then I put shampoo and then I put, you know, I put a conditioner. Yeah, and then I put in leave-in conditioner. Because if I don't, the ends get really dry. Yeah, it gets really damaged. I just can't wait to cut it. Yeah. All right, let's do Libra, you guys. Hi, Jack. Good to see you too. Tell me about Libra. What does Libra need to know right now? What does Libra need to know right now? No, you know, when I wash my hair, which is every other day in this very moment, You know, with the wash, you know, it's kind of like a 15 to 20-minute thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably lose like a pound or so because this hair is kind of heavy. All right, let's see. Libra with the Four of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Empress here. I don't know. I feel like you're looking for more. I don't know if you're feeling a bit bored or that you're searching for answers for something here. Why? We have the Fool. You know, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like there's an energy of, you know, someone here is just not doing really well. Just kind of apathetic, kind of depressed and sad. I just feel like someone here is not really feeling excited at this very moment. It's kind of like an energy of like, it's like kind of like a deep emo energy. Yeah, I just feel like someone here is feeling a bit, I don't know, kind of sullen. Yeah. But why though? Let's see, what else do we have here for Libra? What else do we have here for Libra? Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, oh, and the Devil. Well, I feel like maybe one of the reasons why, or you're searching for answers as to why you're feeling so heavy. It could be a situation with the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, like the Knight of Pentacles here. There could be people psychically attacking you. Or it could be spirits or entities. Because someone here is just feeling just really, just sad. Just sad and just, because I'm feeling like it's kind of like really out of character here for you, but someone here is just feeling just really heavy and sad and just really overwhelmed, and they're not really feeling like themselves here because, like I said, I feel like with the Devil, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, there could be energies coming towards you that's trying to attack you here. But I don't know. You might not be aware of it because I feel like you might be kind of really deep in it, but there's something going on here energetically. What else do we have here? What else do we have here? What else do we have here? Two of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Nine of Wands here. Someone here is just feeling really tired and a bit confused as to what's going on. I do feel like the universe is trying to get your attention here, okay? Your guides and your angels and your ancestors are trying to get your attention, or that they're trying to protect you here. Who are these knights, though? I want to see who these knights are. Could be a situation that you could be dealing with souls that haven't moved on, souls that are staying in this or kind of stuck in between planes because these souls have unfinished business here. And I feel like they're trying to get you to do their bidding. Does that make sense? It's kind of like they're getting you to do their bidding, but you as a person, as a whole, you're kind of like, no. You know, that's, you know, but it's kind of like they're pushing it. They're pushing you. They're pushing their boundaries. And you're just kind of like, no. So it's sort of like one of those instances like, yeah, it could be a situation that you're feeling heavy, you're feeling sullen, you're just feeling just overwhelmed and just tired, is because that there are either could be people or that either could be spirits that are attacking you. Does that make sense? Okay. This is so interesting because I feel like you guys, some of you guys have been tricked by spirits before, tricked by entities before, and I feel like it's happening again. Someone here has some leaky chakras here, very leaky. Because I feel like it's kind of like, it's like these energies can very easily just get you, you know what I mean? So, some of you has to work with a shaman here to close up the chakras. I'm getting it especially down here for some reason. Yeah, or even over here, the throat and the heart. Yeah, something's happening here. Something's happening to all of this. So that might be very specific for somebody. Yeah, very specific. Okay, so Scorpio. Moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio. 4450. Tell me about Scorpio here. Tell me about Scorpio here. What's going on with Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know right now? 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 Oh, that's so funny. Did you guys see that? EO wrote, somebody needs a chocolate diaper. That's not funny, but it's funny though. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Alright, Scorpio. That's really funny. Alright. Tell me about Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know right now? What does Scorpio need to know right now? What does Scorpio need to know right now? Okay. We have the Knight of Wands, we have the Two of Swords, and then the Six of Swords. Scorpio, I feel like you're kind of like really indecisive of which way you want to go. Okay? Yeah. Knight of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Six of Swords here. I'm an Aries too. Yeah. I'm an Aries too. You know, I just feel like you're having a hard time deciding which way to go. It seems like you're kind of meandering, a bit lost here. You're kind of like, oh, what's the purpose of life? You know, where am I supposed to land? Where do I fit in here? I feel like you're trying to find your way. You know, one of the most important things regarding this journey is that you need to be patient. And this Knight of Wands is not a very patient energy, okay? So let's see what else we have here. We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Hierophant here, and then we have the Fool card here. So Aries energy could also be Aquarius, and then the Hierophant, Taurus energy. There's a lot going on here for you, Scorpio, because I feel like, you know, I feel like you're looking for a new beginning here. And I feel like you're speaking to someone such as kind of like a middle person here, you know, and this person's helping you along the way. But I'm feeling like you're still kind of lost, you know, and I feel like you're getting frustrated because you're doing all this work and it's just not happening. Yeah, it's just not happening. And you just got to keep in mind, you know, when you allow yourself that space to go through this process of healing, you know, there's no timeline, you know, and things kind of click in their own time. And I feel like you're trying to force it to click when it's not really meant to click yet. Does that make sense? You know, this saying does kind of hold true. And you know, those who wander are not lost. So even though you feel lost, you are going somewhere though. You just haven't really kind of like, you know, kind of found that thing that you're looking for here. Does that make sense? So let's see what else we have here. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles here and the Moon. I just feel like someone here is fearing or has fears that they're not doing anything with their life, or it's kind of like, or they fear that, you know, they're not going to succeed, or that, you know, they won't make an impact, or you know, I'm just getting kind of like a very insecure energy here. Okay, so there's a lot going on here, Scorpio. Yeah, someone here really second guesses themselves. Yeah, someone here second guesses themselves. Someone here is, you know, maybe dealing with heartbreak here. Maybe someone here broke your heart here. And maybe this is one of those things of, you know, do I belong in this world? You know, where do I fit in? You know, why doesn't anyone love me? And I feel like right now, that love that you seek, you're trying to find out within yourself. Yeah, you're trying to have that relationship with yourself. I feel like someone here is definitely, you know, rewiring their physiology and the way that they think and the way that they feel, and that takes time, okay? Because I feel like with the Knight of Wands here, someone here is trying to force it. Someone here is trying to rush it, okay? So I feel like your guides and your angels and your ancestors are saying, Scorpio, just take a step back and relax. Just go with the program here and enjoy the process, even though it can be hard, okay? It can be hard. Okay, Sagittarius. Tell me about Sagittarius here. Tell me about Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know right now? 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 We have the Devil and the Fool. Someone here is not doing well. Sagittarius, someone here is in a very, 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 just very negative place here. I mean, this could be you, this could be someone that you're dealing with, but I do feel like this energy that comes off to me is someone here that's really needy. Okay, very codependent. Whoever this is, I do feel like someone here is like financially not doing well. Like it could be a situation, the reason why this person's not doing financially well is that this person is using all their money to enable or to support their bad habits here. I mean, it could be sex, it could be, you know, it could be addictions here. I don't know why I'm getting this, but someone here could be, you know, someone here could be like a call boy or a call girl or something like that. It could be one of those situations that someone here is, you know, not that there's anything wrong with it, but I feel like it's kind of like this person's doing it for the wrong reasons here. I mean, it's hard to say because it's kind of like a very controversial topic in the spiritual community, because it's kind of like, it's almost like someone here has a very leaky second chakra and someone here is just like running around hooking up with people. And it's like one of those things where, you know, I feel like someone here also like records it and then puts it online and you know, gets a lot of views and gets paid for it. You know, I feel like when people get into that field also, it's kind of like, I feel like sometimes they do it for the art of it. I can see that. I can understand that, you know, kind of like the art of, you know, kind of like fantasy and intimacy and sex and stuff like that. But I feel like whoever this is, this person's doing it for the wrong reasons. Yeah. There's drugs involved here too, whoever this is. I feel like this is kind of like a sex workplace here. Yeah. So I don't know, that might resonate with somebody, or that you might know someone that's doing this, okay? Let's see what else we have here. We have the Eight of Swords, we have the Two of Pentacles here, and the Five of Swords. Yeah. I don't know, it's kind of hard to, I mean, I don't know anyone in that industry, but it's kind of like, I do find it fascinating as to why people go into that. But I also, like, I've heard people explain it, that do it, that it's kind of like an art form, and I kind of could see that too. I don't know much about it, so I can't really speak on it, but I just feel like someone here, the reason why they do this is someone here is just incredibly insecure about themselves. Yeah, just really, really, really insecure. Could be a situation that, you know, someone here didn't get the attention that they were looking for as a child, or that, you know, it could be just random that someone here just completely fell into it. And now I feel like it's kind of like, you know, someone here has fallen so deep into it because they're making such good money in the way, they're having a hard time getting out, you know? I mean, you know, I do feel like whoever this is, this person does see it as work. You know, in Amsterdam, sex workers have insurance. Yeah, like they're protected by the government. It's kind of like almost like a respected thing in Amsterdam, but it's kind of like a weird part of, you know, an area that I'm not really too familiar with. So it's kind of like I can't really speak on it. It's more so I could learn more about it. Yeah, I could learn more about it. So very interesting. Sagittarius, I feel like this might only resonate with one person. Oh, no, nobody. I would be highly surprised that there are OnlyFans people watching this right now. So maybe there is. I don't know. If there is, say hi. Yeah, let's see. Two of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. Three of Swords. That's so interesting. You know, I just feel like someone here just, I feel like someone here just wants to be loved. And I feel like one of the things I'm getting here, someone here might be coming to a realization that what they're doing here, they won't find that. Which I feel like it's not really true. Because, you never know. Some people are really sexually adventurous, and some people really get off on watching their partners, get off with somebody else. So, I wouldn't say that's completely true if I'm reading for someone that's watching this. You can find love. I feel like you can. But I feel like, it kind of takes like a really special type of person to have an understanding of this lifestyle. But I also feel like at the same time, I do feel like someone here needs to clean up, because I do feel like there are drugs here. Yeah, I do feel like there are drugs here. I couldn't see why this person feels it this way, that they'll never find love, because it's almost like this person's life is kind of a bit of a mess. Wow. Sagittarius, I don't know who that was for, but that was quite the reading. Quite the reading, all right? So, Capricorn. All right, tell me about Capricorn here. Tell me about Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know right now? What does Capricorn need to know right now? Yeah, for me, I'm kind of like very sexually adventurous. So I'm kind of like, I would try different things, but I would really have to have like a really good talk with my partner and say, you know what, if we do something like that along those lines, these are the boundaries. You can't do this, you could do that sort of thing. So, for me, it's kind of like I find it really interesting, really fascinating, but I wouldn't be doing it all the time. It's kind of like more so like one of those things of, oh, let's kind of like, have fun this one time and, kind of spice things up sort of thing. You know what I mean? But it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. So I don't think, yeah, I agree with you on that, EO. There's no good or bad, but it's kind of like, it's also the intentions. It's sort of like the intention that you put into it, and sort of like the energy, kind of like, so I don't think I don't think there's really good or bad either. Let's say if there is this, sex workers do what they, I don't feel like it's a really bad thing. Yeah, that's just me though. I mean, if it makes you happy, blows your socks off, and you're good, you're healthy, that's great. If you're living life on the edge, yeah, why not? Nothing wrong with that. Some people might disagree, but yeah. But, we all have opinions, we all have our beliefs. So it's a matter of, kind of like just listening and kind of like having an understanding, I feel like that's really relative for me. That's just me. But I don't really like putting labels on relationships. Yeah, I just don't really like putting labels on relationships. I just feel like, for me, I call me a hippie, but, I just kind of like, I just kind of tend to go with the flow and don't really like to put labels and just, that's just me. Yeah. But, I want a loving relationship. I just don't want to put the labels on it. Yeah. It's just, I just feel like, when you put the labels, it just kind of like, for me, it kind of like the expectation really amps up, and then it's kind of like when your expectations are not met, you're kind of like really let down. So I just don't want, to be kind of like, I don't want to be tied down by the labels, I don't want to be tied down by the titles, Yeah, it's kind of like, let's just go with the flow and just really enjoy each other and really like full on love each other to death. Well, we don't want to love each other to death, but it's kind of like figuratively speaking. So yeah. Yeah, labels do box you in. So I'm not into the whole labels thing. Yeah, I'm not into the commitment. I'm not into the exclusive. Let's just be. Yeah, let's just be, and let's have those like really serious, deep conversations, Let's talk about boundaries, So expectations do hurt. Sometimes those labels do put expectations on people, and people are just like, oh my, and people are just, turn sort of like almost like robots. You know what I mean? Okay, oh my God, we're in a commitment, so we got to get married in like here, and then in a year and a half we're supposed to have kids, and it's kind of bam, 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 bam. Let's just go with how we feel, you know, just communicate, be open and honest and transparent, you know, and you can't go wrong with that, you know, and then, you know, if you feel like you want to take things to the next level, have those conversations too. Yeah, have those conversations too. You know, sometimes, you know, the best relationships are relationships that start out as friends and then move towards what friends with benefits, and then more. Yeah, let it naturally unfold, because I feel like that when you put labels on it, I just feel like it's just not natural. Yeah, it's just what society expects of us, right? So we're going on a tangent here. Let's finish this and then we'll talk, okay? I'm so sorry. Very interesting stuff. So a little reading like that sparked a very interesting conversation here. So let's do Capricorn. Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know right now? What does Capricorn need to know right now? One of my good friends is a Capricorn. Yeah. And typically Aries and Capricorns don't get along, but I get along with her really, really well because she has an Aries moon. Yeah. So tell me about Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know right now? What does Capricorn need to know right now? What does Capricorn need to know right now? Temperance, the High Priestess here, and a Two of Swords. Okay. Someone here is really confused. Someone here is confused whether they should trust what's in their head or trust their intuition or their guides and their angels and their ancestors here. Because I feel like someone here has a decision to make, but someone here is having a hard time making that discernment here. Yeah, someone's mind is overriding their intuition, overriding what their guides and their angels and their ancestors are, you know, putting out there or giving you. Two of Pentacles, Five of Swords here, and the Devil. Oh, I know why here. This is really interesting because I feel like the reason why that this is happening is that Capricorn, you guys are really, 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 really gifted. Extremely gifted. And it's almost like it's a spiritual warfare that's going on here. Almost like good versus evil sort of thing. So I do feel like there are entities, dark entities that's coming towards you, that's trying to make you second guess your gifts here. Does that make sense? This is so interesting because I've been working, I work a lot. And this is the third reading that's come up where there's something going on with this spiritual warfare. So this is happening a lot. Yeah, I just did a reading for Pisces recently for that. And then somebody else, and now it's coming up for Capricorn. Someone here is going through some sort of energetic spiritual warfare with somebody. And it's happening in the 5D. And I feel like this is affecting someone's intuition. This is someone's affected whether they can trust themselves or not. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have the Two of Cups, the Tower, and the Page of Swords. I mean, it could be someone that you were dealing with romantically here. But, you know, when it comes to, you know, spiritual warfare, it could be coming from anybody. But, you know, I feel like you might be realizing that there's something going on here. There's something going on here. And I feel like that you're just feeling really heavy, especially up here and right here. Okay. So Aqua. All right, tell me about Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius here. Tell me about Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know right now? 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 Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The World. Okay. Seems like a karmic cycle's ending here for you. Almost called you Capricorn. Aquarius. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're having a major breakthrough here. Yeah, you're having a major breakthrough. It seems like you guys are getting a lot of synchronicities from the universe here. And I just feel like you're taking it and running with it. Because I feel like this breakthrough that you're having, I feel like you're taking immediate action. It could be a situation that you're completely cutting something out, or that, you know, maybe you've been sitting on this on a decision that you've been trying to make here, and I feel like you're finally making a decision here. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have the Seven of Wands here, the Three of Wands here, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, what we have here is I feel like some of you guys could be starting a new life here. Some of you guys could be moving away. Yeah, physically move away to completely start a new life here. You know, you guys could be starting a new job here, maybe starting a business here. But with the Seven of Wands here, I feel like you're overcoming some sort of like karmic cycle here that you've been in a very long time. I'm getting almost, it's not showing here, but I'm feeling like it's almost like a dark night of the soul energy here that you're coming out of here, Aquarius, okay? Let's see what else we have. With the Four of Cups here, the Knight of Pentacles here, and the Three of Cups. And the Empress, okay. So what we have here is that you've leveled up to here. You transcended here. You transcended whatever hardships that you went through here. This is interesting because one of the things I'm getting here is that a lot of you guys, you know, some of you guys could be traveling here. Some of you guys could be reuniting with some friends here. This could also be indication that you guys are taking the next steps to move towards something new here because you're bored of a work situation that you're in right now. Yeah, bored of a work situation that you're in. Let's see. Pisces, last but not least, Pisces. So you guys, we could continue the conversation a little bit again after Pisces because I do have one more thing to pre-record. It's for tomorrow. Tell me about Pisces. What does Pisces need to know right now? 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 Tell me about Pisces. What does Pisces need to know right now? What does Pisces need to know right now? Four of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. With the Fours here, things are pretty stable here for you guys right now. Yeah, stable homes, stable mental health, stable emotions here. One of the things I'm getting here with the Eight of Wands, this is an indication that, you know, things that felt stagnant to you at some point, and things are kind of picking up really quickly. You know, this is a situation that, you know, also your family is great, your home life is great. Things are just going really great for you guys, okay? Let's see what else we have. We have the Four of Cups here. We have the Knight of Pentacles here and the World. Okay, one of the things I'm getting here is that I feel like you're taking swift action here because there is a work situation here where you feel like you're looking for more, but you're not getting more here. You know, you're kind of like realizing your worth here, and you guys might go to the extent of leaving this job situation to find something else, to find new opportunities elsewhere here. Some of you guys might go as far as like going to another state, going to another city, a town, a different country, okay? And then we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Two of Pentacles here, and the Seven of Cups. Seems like you guys are happy with where you guys are at. You guys have a lot on your plate right now. You guys are dealing with a lot, but in a really good way here, because I still feel like, you know, you're happy, you're optimistic, things are going well, you're just taking things as it comes, you're not stressing out over it, you're kind of taking a breath and sort of like, you know what, I could handle this, okay? One of the interesting things is when it comes to this work situation, I feel like you're being divinely guided to leave, or that you're being guided by your angels and your ancestors and your guides to leave a work situation where you're not being valued, okay? So that does it for all 12 signs. Let me turn on the light here. All right, so if you guys want to chit-chat for a little bit, I'm happy to do that. And then I'm gonna pre-record another all signs reading that I'm gonna post tomorrow. And then all day tomorrow, I'm gonna work on pre-recording energy check-ins and love readings for April. And then I'll have everything set to post while I'm away. I've already pre-recorded a ton of stuff, so I just have those two more things to do, and then I'll be good. Yeah, no one question readings today. When I get back, I'm gonna start my tarot course. So it's going to be $20, 1 hour, and we could work on anything, talk about anything. If you have any questions, about certain cards that you want to look deep into, reading combinations, clarifying, applying tarot with oracle cards, it's kind of like going to be a bit of a more of a unstructured freestyle like sort of like class. Yeah, it's kind of like wherever you are in your tarot journey, we could just go off that, So crystals is really helpful. Yeah, I have a lot of crystals in my house. I have like over like 200 different ones. I have like over 200 different ones. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Oh man, I don't even remember the reading. What did I say? I don't even remember the reading. So those of you guys that are new and, and you guys are tuning in, as soon as I'm done with the reading, I just completely forget it. Yeah, I never remember any of my readings. Even when I speak to, when I talk to, people one-on-one, when I do my one-on-one readings with people and they come back to me later and they're like, remember when you told me this? I'm like, no, I don't. I have moonstones, yeah. I have moonstones. Yeah, keep in mind, you guys, the posting schedule has been a little weird lately because I've been tending to my dog that has canine lymphoma, and then, and then I have a trip coming up, so, Hi, Chelsea for California. All the signs have been read, yes. Yeah, that's a really bad pairing, Chelsea. I don't know what the rest of your chart looks like between you and him, but just by going off the astrological textbook and generalizing this, Geminis and Capricorns are a really bad pairing. This is interesting because my friend, she's a Capricorn and her husband's a Gemini, but they work together really well for some reason. Yeah, so it really depends on the rest of the chart. Yeah, because my friend, she's a Capricorn, and she has a Gemini rising, and the husband is a Gemini. So somehow they get each other. Yeah. I mean, Geminis are really flirty individuals. Yeah, you just have to accept them for who they are. Yeah. They're just really flirty individuals. The Sagittarius are like that too. I feel like everyone could be flirty. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, follow me on Instagram if you guys want to watch, if you guys want to see me post stuff from my trip. I might do like little shorts here and there. I might do like daily readings while I'm there or something like that. Just a quick like 30-second, 1-minute thing. Yeah. So. Yeah, I might, yeah, while I'm there, I might do like a daily Aries and Taurus and just kind of go down the line. Yeah, that's the thing. Capricorns, some Capricorns are known to be very serious. And then, Gemini is the more lighthearted energy. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the great thing about Capricorns are that Capricorns are really responsible people. Yeah, I would trust like I really trust my friend. Like if I leave my dog with her, that like I would really trust her to take care of my dog. You know what I mean? So oh, it sounds like he's really busy if he's traveling a lot, if he's traveling around for work. I mean, if he's telling you that he's tired, you just have to accept it. Yeah. And let him sleep. Let him sleep. I mean, it could be, it could be that, he's reflecting right back at you what you're doing to him. Does that make sense? I feel like it's, I mean, everyone could be a hypocrite. Yeah. Yeah, everyone could be a hypocrite. It just sounds like he's not your jam, Chelsea. Yeah, sounds like he's not your jam. There's a saying, when someone's waving a red flag at you, they're doing you a favor. Yeah, so it sounds like he's doing you a favor. I mean, EO, make a chakra diaper. Sounds like he's projecting his insecurities onto you. Yeah. Sounds like he's projecting his insecurities onto you. I mean, someone who's secure wouldn't say something like that. Yeah, you know what? If I were in your shoes, Chelsea, I'd probably leave it alone. Yeah. It has nothing to do with you, Chelsea. It has everything to do with him. It just sounds like he's a very insecure individual. He's just projecting his baggage onto you. Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. People have to recognize, like, the way that people act towards you or behave towards you has nothing to do with you. Yeah, it's just a deep-rooted thing that he's dealing with. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a deep-seated, rooted thing that he's dealing with that has nothing to do with you. Sometimes, I always say, how people act towards you is a direct reflection of what is going on in your inner world. So you got to ask yourself, what vibration were you vibrating at? Yeah. What energy were you giving off when you met him? Because sometimes the person that we meet, they basically are holding up a mirror right at us, letting us know that, oh, I got to work on this too. Yeah, I may have to work on this too. Yeah, you don't have to be his personal punching bag. Yeah, I mean, you have control here, and you could just leave. Yeah, it just, just by reading what you're writing, it's really simple. I mean, basically, you're writing this out. You don't want to be a part of this. So it's kind of like, why are you still entertaining this person? You know? Yeah, he's projecting his stuff onto you for sure. Yeah. You can't, at the end of the day, he still has free will. He could do what he wants. Yeah. You can't make him do something that he doesn't want to do. You know what I mean? And, he can't make you do something that you don't want to do. Yeah. So at the end of the day, based off the experience that you went through, everything that you've learned from this experience, what will you do about it? Oh, just go over there and get it back. Yeah, just go over there and get it back. Geminis are really good communicators if they're mentally balanced and emotionally balanced. Yeah. It seems like, the answers that you seek regarding the situation that you are going through, you already know what you want to do. Yeah. You don't have to, a lot of times people overcomplicate it by complicating things. The answers are clear right in front of you. So, yeah, if someone didn't answer my text, I wouldn't be chasing around somebody. Yeah. I wouldn't be chasing around somebody. So if he doesn't want to answer it, then just accept it. Yeah. So one of the things that you have to work on, Chelsea, is working and accepting things for what they are. Yeah. Just let it be. He wants to keep your house hostage. He wants to keep your clothes hostage at your house. That's just really generalized, but everyone could be loyal. It really depends on the person. Yeah, it really depends on the person. Everyone could be, he could be loyal too. That's if he works on himself. Yeah, that's if he works on himself. So based on everything that you said, it just seems like he's not your jam. So it's kind of like, the more that you stay in this situation, the more that you give your energy to this situation, you're actually creating your own suffering here. And a lot of times what people don't know, even though he's doing this to you, and, based off the information that it's pretty clear. It's in the pudding there, and if you just don't do anything about it, yeah, you're creating your own suffering. It takes time. Yeah, it takes time. It just doesn't happen overnight. And I always say, just from personal experience, like when it comes to relationships, like especially relationships, anything that's rushed won't last. Anything that is rushed won't last. Because anything that's rushed, that comes in hot and heavy, it tends to burn out really quickly. Yeah, it tends to burn out really quickly. I just don't really know what's going on with your guys' situation, but can he be really tired from his work that he just can't answer his phone? But it's also kind of messed up at the same time. If he's tired, he could give you a heads up. Yeah, and let you know what, Chelsea? I've been working a lot. I'm tired. I just want to get some rest. Yeah. That's how I operate. Yeah. I don't have any trouble telling the truth, telling it like it is. I have 5 placements in Aries, so yeah. Yeah, I just don't operate that way. Some people don't like that, but whatever. I don't care. Oh, he's been sleeping since yesterday for nearly 24 hours. Wow, that's quite the marathon of a sleep. People just so some people can't, you know, and really, I mean, many factors go into why, you know, people just have a hard time being honest and open. It really, a lot of times I do believe that it stems from their trauma that they never dealt with. Yeah. It just seems like, you know, it just comes off as this person's really insecure and that this person believes that they don't deserve you. And this person's basically showing you that by doing that. Mm. I'll timestamp them once I sign off here. Yeah, I just can't timestamp them when I'm on here. So, which timestamp are you looking for, J Petty? For who? For which sign? I could tell you or just put it in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just can't timestamp it while I'm live. So people are impatient. Yeah. People need to learn patience. You know, I just feel like, you know, I think it has to do a lot with technology. You know, this it's so interesting because I recently saw like a YouTube video and it was like featured on like national news. It might have been CBS, it might have been you know, ABC or something like that. It had something to do with this dating generation is kind of like cursed or something like that. Yeah, I don't really quite remember the whole story. I'm kind of like going off verbatim here, but it has something to do with the apps because you could just find someone so easily, so readily available. You know, it's just so readily available at your hands. People just tend to jump from person to person to person to person to person. You know, not that you can't find, you know, a relationship. But I just feel like there's just a small group of people like that just want it, you know? So, oh no, I'm so sorry. It's a tough situation that you're in, you know? But it just seems to me the answers that you're looking for, you already know it. Yeah, you already know because, you know, and like I said, everything that he's doing to you, he's letting you know that, you know, he's gonna, you know, if you stick around more, he's gonna cause you grief and pain here. So he's already kind of like mapping out and letting you know what you could expect from him, you know? So, yeah, people tend to like to jump from person to person to person. Yeah, that's the new thing with this generation, and the apps are not really helping. It's kind of like having a buffet of like bodies. You know what I mean? Does that? Yeah, it's like a buffet. Yeah, so it's kind of like I forgot where I saw it, but it was really, 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 really interesting. It definitely does resonate in a way because, you know, for me, I mean, obviously, I do want to find love, but I feel like it just has to happen at the right time. I'm not running around chasing, but you know, I just find it really interesting because you know, when I do go out on dates, like I struggle with this too because a lot of times I don't even know what to do. Because I'm kind of like awkward, you know? So, yeah, yeah. it's a full buffet, and there's like all these apps, you know, there's like Tinder and Bumble and, you know, OkCupid, and then there is these like high-end dating apps for like celebrities and stuff like that, and, you know, public figures, and yeah, there's just so many people. Yeah, there's just so many people. Lots to eat, never full. Yeah. So I mean, when it comes to, you know, dating now, you know, I feel like people are just never really satisfied with what they have right in front of them. They're always looking for the next best thing, you know, and it comes down to self-worth, you know, at the end of the day. Yeah. Self-worth, self-love. That's true, Chelsea. That's the thing with these apps, because it's kind of like instant satisfaction and instant gratification, because like, I think some of you guys do know, like some of these dating apps are like hookup apps too, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like people are looking for that instant gratification, instant satisfaction, where they don't have to really deeply invest too much in a person. So this is the place that we're at right now, and it comes down to self-worth. It comes down to, you know, doing the work, doing the self work too, which a lot of people don't do. Yeah, a lot of people, you know, think that, you know, finding someone is gonna heal all their pain, which is not true. That's not, yeah, you gotta do that yourself. People do have FOMO. Yeah. I've never had that issue before. Yeah, I've never had that issue before. I'm okay with missing out. Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things. It's kind of like if I don't do it, like I could go back to it, sort of thing. It's kind of like, you know, it's just, this is just an example. It's like traveling. Like when I go travel, I don't have to see everything. You know what I mean? I just want to see things that kind of call out to me, and then, you know, if I don't see everything, I'll go back to it another time. Yeah. People don't self-reflect enough, exactly. People don't self-reflect. People don't self-reflect at all. I'm a vegan too. I know. I mean, you could clearly see that a lot of these profiles, like the pictures are really filtered out. Yeah, you could tell those are fake profiles. I so agree, Sherry, but you know, when I go in, like when I go out and meet people, I try to have like the minimal expectation. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like just go enjoy it. You know, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's meant to happen for a reason. Oh, no way. Are you in Los Angeles? Are you in LA? I work in LA County, but I live in Oregon. Oh, they're close by, yeah. I mean, California, I must say, I mean, New York is pretty good at this too, but just the vegan availability in California is so amazing that, you know, I just feel like it doesn't compare to anywhere else. Yeah, I mean, New York is great too. But LA, I mean, LA has like some of the best vegan places like I've ever eaten at. Uh, I forget the name. I've always messed up this name. It's in like West Hollywood. It's a Mexican vegan spot, Casa Madre or something like that. Yeah, is it Casa Madre? That's like one of my favorite places to go to. Yeah, but there's other ones, but I always go there when I'm in LA. Gracias, Maj. I always messed up the name. I mean, it's just, I think it's down the street. Yeah, it's down the street from like Sir or something like that. It's really close by. Oh, he lives in West Hollywood? Really? I mean, that whole neighborhood is like 98% gay. It's a nice area though. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of like New York. Yeah, it kind of like reminds me of New York because it's really walkable. You live in Anaheim. Okay. Ah. A lot of great vegan spots. Yes. Yeah, that's hard. I mean, ideally, if I were to find someone, ideally, I do want a vegan myself too. But, you know, I just feel like it's kind of hard to get, you know, it's kind of hard to, you know, I mean, we can't control other people's eating. You know, people are just going to eat what they want to eat. So, yeah, we're just chatting about anything and nothing. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Oh my God, yeah, I would. Yeah, I mean, I'm long overdue for a California visit. I mean, I'm kind of going to be in California, but I'm going to be in San Francisco because I have like a long layover when I come back from French Polynesia. But yeah, I'm long overdue for a visit in California. I haven't been since like 2019. Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't had a proper visit in California since, yeah, it's been so long. It's been so long. The OC does have great vegan spots. So does San Diego too. San Diego has some great vegan places. I remember, I forget the name of this place, but it's a vegan Italian restaurant. It's quite close to the airport, but I totally forgot the name. That spot was really good too when I went last. Geminis are crazy. Oh my God, yes. Ugh. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off soon. I don't have Goodman to do the timestamps, so I'm gonna do them. So I'm gonna sign off, give it about a minute or two so I could put in all the timestamps, okay? And then, yeah, and then, you know, I'll probably go live again, possibly on Friday. Um, and yeah, and then that's it, all right? All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It was lovely talking to you, Chelsea. So I'm going to sign off. And I'll post the timestamps, okay? And then I'll speak to you guys possibly on Friday. On Friday, okay? Have a good night. Have a good day wherever you guys are. I'll speak to you guys soon, okay? All right, bye, guys.